Floyd outdoing him. He always been like that. You know what I mean? So I gotta focus on what I'm focused on. He already did what he had to do, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Me, if I did what I like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I don't fault him for like stand to himself and things like that. You know what I mean? But it's also a part of me type thing, like come back and help too. You know what I mean? They was saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting me. Okay. She kept hitting me on the Snapchat.
Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis have a cold face-to-face meeting. Finally, after all the back and forth, what's your thoughts on this? Drop a comment.
Gervonta Davis calls out Floyd Mayweather during a press conference, challenging his former mentor to a fight. Tensions rise as Davis pushes for the high-stakes showdown fans have been waiting for.
Because I was already like aggressive trying to get on him, so he caught me with a shot.
Was you hurt though? Was you like?
Hell no. I jumped on him. Like you know what I mean? I jumped on him. He was grabbing me from there. We ain't want no smoke from there.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people online, they, you know.
Matter of fact, take that back. I want him catching his ass. That's when he started grabbing me.
Okay. Yeah. Is that what you showed him on the phone?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We got clips, but I don't want to make the fight.
Yeah, get to that. All right, for sure. Listen, I mean, this one is definitely an interesting one because a lot of people, you know, when you're great, you get criticism. Some people say, yo, this is the first time he fighting a black fighter in this style. What do you think like as far as, do you do anything different or is the same shit, same walk in the park?
I mean, it depends on what's coming to me, you know what I mean? So,
Floyd Mayweather has openly praised Shakur Stevenson, claiming he has more skill than Gervonta Davis in the 135 lb lightweight division. This comparison has stirred debates in the boxing world, as both fighters have proven their talent and potential. While Mayweather's remarks might have been meant to push Davis, they've also added a new layer of rivalry between the two rising stars.
When you think about the fighters who are fighting now, can you give me your 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 when it comes to the lightweight? The lightweight, who you would put where?
Well, you got guys fighting between 130, 135, and 140. They stack, you know, around that area. So, I mean, as of right now,
skills that pay the bills.
Well, the two guys, well, the biggest puncher, I feel, at the 135 would probably be Gervonta Tank Davis. Mm-hmm. But the most skillful fighter at 135 will be hands down Shakur Stevens.
Gervonta Davis spoke about his relationship with Floyd Mayweather, sharing his thoughts on how some people offer opportunities but mainly for their own benefit. He explained that once they no longer need you, they cast you aside. Davis admitted that he once admired certain people, but after getting closer, he realized they weren't who they pretended to be, which left him disappointed. Choosing to take his own path, he decided to do things his way. He also mentioned that Mayweather put him in a no-win situation, but despite the odds, he still came out on top.
What came out still on top?
With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
Just a little situation that he put me in to, you know, make me lose. But he thought I was gonna lose. But
you talking about like a boxing match or?
Yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21 at the time. And I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. And around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like $10,000 a fight. So 6 months is crazy to not fight, you know. So when they came back and it was like, all right, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You sitting on the shelf. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting them boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game.
Shane Mosley said that Floyd Mayweather's era is over and that it's now Gervonta Davis's time to shine. He highlighted how boxing keeps evolving and praised Davis for proving himself as the sport's new face with his power, skill, and dominance in the ring.
Kind of the same thing maybe because, you know, he's too close to Floyd. Floyd's like, you know, no, I'm the best. No, now it's no longer Floyd's time. It's Tank's time now. He's the best. He's done well. He's powerful. He's all this. You gotta take a step back a little bit. But Floyd, I don't know if he knows how to do that. I already got people on Instagram saying, "Why you hate Floyd so much? Why you hate Floyd?" I don't hate Floyd. The whole family. I'm cool with the whole family. Well, I was cool with Roger, Jeff, his father, his mother, his sisters, all of them. Like we could hang out, everything. So it's like I'm not hating on Floyd. You know, so I try to keep it a buck, 100 of how I really feel. But maybe it comes off that way sometimes. But no. I don't hate Floyd. I'm happy for Floyd. You know, he's accomplished so much, and he believed in himself to accomplish all these different things, to be great, to dare to be great. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of him. I'm proud that the brother, you know, went all the way to the top of the mountain and won. But now, Floyd, it's time for somebody else to win. You won. You won.
Gervonta Davis chose to leave Mayweather. Promotions to take full control of his career. He explained that he wanted to manage his own responsibilities and make decisions on his own. Comparing it to riding without training wheels, Davis saw this move as his transition from being a protege under Mayweather's guidance to becoming an independent force in boxing.
Has the time come, gotta ask you this, has the time come for Tank Davis to take control of his own career and leave Mayweather Promotions?
It don't necessarily have to be leave Mayweather Promotions. It's about just becoming that man, handle your own, responsibility, your own priorities. So I feel as though it's my career, so I feel as though I need to be the one to control my career. You know what I mean? So, and it's time. You know what I mean? Everybody don't need to, have them training wheels on them forever. You know what I mean? It's time to, ride their own bike without training wheels.
So this is your last fight with Mayweather Promotions?
Yes, sir.
What'd you think? I know Floyd had responded. He said, "I will always love Tank. I look at him as a son. He's got to do what's best for him. I feel like I've done a good job with him thus far, building him, putting him in good fights, great fights. He's steady growing, he's steady learning, but I'm proud of it." What'd you think of his response?
I feel as though the feelings is mutual. You know what I mean? It's nothing bad against it. I have bad blood with Mayweather Promotion. I'm definitely appreciative that, what they've done for me over the years. And it's no love lost. You know what I mean? It's just time for me to grow up and be my own man.
There are a number of people who would say, I think that they've somewhat coddled him and protected him from bigger fights. What do you think about that?
I don't think so. Because it's like, who fighting each other? It ain't like I'm just the only one not fighting nobody. Y'all not fighting nobody either. It just, they wanna rush into, I don't know.
The relationship between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis became tense, with reports indicating that Mayweather's mentorship was often controlling and disrespectful. Davis felt that Mayweather's actions were more about asserting power than offering genuine guidance, leading to a growing rift between them. Boxing analyst Chiz the Adult shared his thoughts on a hypothetical fight between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis at 135 lbs. He acknowledged Davis's skills, but argued that Mayweather's experience, resilience, and superior boxing IQ would give him the advantage. His take adds another layer to the ongoing debate about how a showdown between the mentor and his former protege would play out.
Tank versus Floyd at 135 is a damn good fight because both of them got great IQ, speed, stuff like that. But I'm going to tell you this, though. Floyd wins. Let me tell you why. Floyd got a great-ass chin. Floyd is a killer, and he may be twice the speed of Tank. People forget how fast Floyd was. Floyd hand speed would rival Sugar Ray Leonard. Remember Pretty Boy? How he'll be like, his arms will be out here, and he'll be just dependent on his reflexes. And bam, bam. Yo, I thought about that 2 weeks ago, and I was watching Tank, and I looked at Floyd, and I said, Floyd will beat me.
When asked about future opponents, Gervonta Davis didn't hesitate to express interest in fighting Floyd Mayweather. He admitted it would be his toughest challenge, showing that he still respects his former mentor's skills. This statement highlights Davis's confidence and his willingness to test himself against the best, even if it means facing the man who once guided his career.
A new deal, 7-fight deal, which is music to the ears of many boxing fans. Get to see you in action for several more years. What type of names are we talking about on those 7 names?
Whoever you name, they could be in it.
If I name some fighters, can you say yes or no?
Yep.
Shakur Stevenson?
Yep.
Ryan Garcia?
Yep.
Devin Haney?
Yep.
Isaac Cruz?
Yeah, but there's 2 people I already beat already, but yeah.
Errol Spence?
Outside the ring.
Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, September, November.
Teofimo Lopez?
Yeah.
Out of all of those guys, who do you think's the most difficult opponent for you?
Floyd Mayweather.
Gervonta Davis has repeatedly shown confidence in his abilities, stating that he can take on and beat anyone, including Floyd Mayweather. His self-assurance stems from his training, experience, and natural talent, solidifying his reputation as a dominant force in the boxing world.
Tank, how would you fight Floyd in his prime? Like if you were to fight Floyd in his prime, if you guys were both in the...
Don't fight him. I wouldn't fight him. I mean, Floyd was good. He was top tier. I mean, me, I feel as though I could compete with any top fighter. I'm not saying me going at Floyd, but I'm saying like, I feel as though my skills, and not to take nothing from Floyd, but I feel like my skills can compete with anybody that ever laced up a boxing glove.
You're crazy to watch, bro. Like, yeah. You hit like a fucking train.
While Floyd Mayweather is recognized as a legendary pound-for-pound champion, his age has become a key factor in discussions about potential matchups.
Question continues to get raised. What if Gervonta Tank Davis, 30 wins, no losses, no draws, 28 wins by way of knockout, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach, faced off against legendary, iconic, retired Hall of Fame superstar boxer, 5-division world champion, pound-for-pound former king, pay-per-view king, Floyd Mayweather Jr., who is also Gervonta Tank Davis's mentor. Floyd Mayweather retired, 50 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 wins by way of knockout, but he's 47 years of age. But he is 5'8" with a 72-inch arm reach. Orthodox fighter who at times would give you looks at southpaw. Gervonta Tank Davis is a natural southpaw. What if 47-year-old Floyd Mayweather faced...
In 2015, former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson strongly criticized Floyd Mayweather, calling him delusional for claiming to be superior to Muhammad Ali. Tyson disagreed with Mayweather's self-assessment, arguing that it showed a lack of respect for boxing legends. His remarks added to the tension between Mayweather and other greats who challenged his claim as the best ever.
What do you think about Floyd talking about greater than Ali?
He's very delusional. He can't listen. If he was anywhere near that realm of greater than Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself.
There you go.
Okay, he can't take his kid to school by himself. And they talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kid alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
Floyd Mayweather has spent much of his post-retirement life mentoring young fighters, including Gervonta Davis, by sharing his knowledge and experience. However, tensions grew between them when Mayweather started training and advising fighters set to face Davis, creating a major point of conflict. Responding to the perceived betrayal, Floyd Mayweather clarified that his goal was to guide all young fighters, not just Gervonta Davis. He emphasized his desire to help boxers achieve financial success and long-lasting careers, rather than favoring any one individual.
When I say certain things, they say, oh, he's hating. There's no different from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta, for instance. When I said that I need all fighters, I said I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this. Brother, it's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes. We need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. So I guess that he took it as, I guess he's the only one that wears Chrome Heart. He's the only one that wears Gucci. He's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton. He's the only one that drives a Mercedes. And last time I checked, we got fighters all around the world that wear top flight clothes that make good money.
The tension grew when Floyd Mayweather was spotted giving advice to Frank Martin, an upcoming opponent of Gervonta Davis. Mayweather shared insights and strategies with Martin, which Davis saw as a direct betrayal of their mentor-protege relationship.
I remember you talking about doing the pad work with Floyd, right? Mm-hmm. And he said you got the speed and the power to be a world champ. What did that do for your confidence? Because you hearing that from, I mean, you can hear that from anybody, but Floyd is Floyd, you know what I'm saying? So what did that do for your confidence?
It was just motivation, you know, because at that time too, man, I wasn't even like IQ wise, you know. I ain't had that IQ that I got now, you know what I mean? So at that point, I was just really going off natural athleticism. So for him to tell me at that time, you know, I just got to getting deeper in my bag, trying to understand the game.
Did it make you go like that much harder, or were you already training hard to even be in the gym before you was already training hard?
Yeah, I always been like a workhorse, you know.
And anything you did?
I wasn't, like, in the beginning, like wrestling and football, like it was kind of more like just I was gifted, you know what I mean? So I kind of used to half-ass that a little bit, you know, but boxing, you can't half-ass boxing. You gotta, if you do, you ain't gonna get to where you need to get to.
Yeah, the thing about boxing too is like, it's not like basketball where you gotta depend on people. It's not like football. Like the work that you put in reflects directly with your results.
For sure.
So like even when we came in here and I see you dripping sweat and I see you on the pad, I'm like, he's putting in that work. Like people don't even know the amount of hours that y'all put into this.
It's all on you.
Yeah.
We ain't got no backup. We got a bad day, whatever. We ain't got nobody to come.
Feeling deeply hurt by these events, Gervonta Davis openly stated that he no longer wanted any ties to Floyd Mayweather. His reaction underscored the personal toll of their professional disputes and reinforced his determination to carve out his own path without relying on his former mentor.
You know, he the one told Frank that I was running at 5 o'clock to come in 7 o'clock in the morning. It's Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. You know? I don't really think too much of it. He's not going to hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to beef with him than be cool with him because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll put you in bad situations.
Calvin Ford, Gervonta Davis, longtime trainer, weighed in on the dispute, criticizing Floyd Mayweather's controlling approach. Ford believed Mayweather should have supported Davis's independence and taken pride in his success. Instead, the power struggle created unnecessary tension and damaged their relationship. Naishani.
Another thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. You know, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we saying what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story's going to rebuild itself, you know. But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said, they say the true colors of a person is coming out, man. 'Cause they can't stand it, you know. Calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows. He knows.
Since leaving Mayweather Promotions, Gervonta Davis has achieved major success, earning respect for his skills and accomplishments in the ring. Taking control of his own career has allowed him to secure big fights and establish himself as one of boxing's top stars. No longer in Mayweather's shadow, Davis has built his own legacy, proving that his talent stands on its own. Fans now recognize him for his knockout power, speed, and resilience rather than just being a product of Mayweather Promotions. His post-Mayweather success has cemented his place in boxing history, showing that breaking away was the right decision for both his career and personal growth.
When Floyd left Bob Arum, it's good for them to do it and become their own boss. And then if another guy does it, it's not good for the sport. He's disloyal. And what's wrong with Tank saying he want to be his own boss? And honestly, I've been there. The relationship between them two is very toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's up and down and up and down. And I'm not going to elaborate to everything that I know, but it's a very toxic relationship. And that's why when I tweet stuff, I don't tweet often, but when I tweet, I may fire off 50 tweets in the day. And that's why when I tweeted certain things about the relationship, Tank retweeted it because he knows. Like, I'm not just gonna say what it is. It's a very toxic relationship. It's back and forth. And I think it will serve him best to go and be his own boss.
That's all for today's video. Stay tuned for more updates. See you next time.